Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy D Will. I'm back at it again with another episode of the D Will Show, episode 107. I got a good one for y'all today. Mr. Willie Reed Jr., former NBA player, pro ball player, overseas player, out of Kansas, Missouri. I got my guy tapping in with me. If y'all don't subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow on Spotify, Apple, Google, all that good stuff. Stay tapped in. Got my boy Adrian tapped in with me. Appreciate you, bro. See if I can get my. Got Ron. What up, bro? Appreciate y'all. Ron, what up, Brody? Just wait for my guy Willie to hop in. Let me see. He ain't in here yet. Oh, like he just tapped in.
My guy,
Yo,
what's
what's
up,
going
Willie?
on? What's going on?
Man, I appreciate you, man. I know you're busy, but I appreciate you taking time.
Nah, I appreciate you having me on, dog. For sure.
Man, it's an honor, bro. And like I said, I know you kind of busy, bro, so I'm gonna kind of, we're gonna get through it. I ain't gonna take too much of your time.
All right.
So like I said, from the beginning, bro, you from Kansas City, Missouri. How was it
Born,
growing up, out there, your childhood?
born and raised, man. Kansas City always a part of me. I don't live there now, but I love Kansas City, man. It made me who I am. It really
Yeah,
did. My family back there, I appreciate all my family there, but we were just real tight knit as a family. That
yeah,
really helped me get through, how Kansas City was. Everybody know about Kansas City, just like everybody know about St. Louis and the dangers. So this just
yeah,
what comes with it, and I'm just blessed to be here today.
for sure. Now, who kind of put the ball in your hand when you was coming up? Like, was it a part of the family? You know what I mean? Did you play any other sports, or what made you lead to hooping?
Basketball was always for me. I mean, I played a little bit of baseball, tried some soccer, tried some football, tried all that, but you know how it is.
Yeah,
Basketball was what came to me.
yeah.
So
What was that moment for you where you was like, all right, I'm really nice with it.
I think once I got to high school, I got with
Uh-huh.
Mocan Elite. If y'all know anything about high school basketball, AAU Peace Jam champions, Mocan Elite, then like that program turns people out. And I was the first person, one of the first players there. So it really gave me a chance to be able to grow with the team. Shout out Matt Souther. He really helped me grow. Shout out Coach Rodney Perry too, over at K State now. So everything that just happened there in Kansas City with everybody helping me to be able to grow and helping my talent and brought it to light. And I'm just thankful.
For
My
sure.
pops, my mom, they all put the ball in my hand young, but it really, really turned for me when I got to high school.
Okay. Now, when you was coming up and you was hooping, who was like your favorite players that you were watching? Rather they be from your hometown, the NBA. Who was you kind of patting your game after?
I really watched a lot of Tracy McGrady. That was my favorite player growing up, especially in
T
my
Mac.
teenage years. T
Yeah,
Mac, that's when he was really running it up, man. And he just really made it look cool to be tall, lanky, and being able to
yeah,
do everything. And I think that really resonated with me. So T Mac was the guy I was really watching. Of course, I watched some Jordan. I watched some
oh yeah,
Kobe. I watched
yeah.
all them. But T Mac was the guy like I gotta watch.
Okay. For you, bro, going through high school, stuff like that. Like, how was your whole high school experience for you? What I mean, did you enjoy it? Did you have any, rough patches and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, high school was rough. I moved around a lot. I only
Hmm.
played 2 years of high school basketball. Um, I went to four different high schools, so you could imagine how that was. Freshman year, I went to Ruskin High School. Sophomore year, I went to Hickman High School. Then I transferred to Bishop Miege. I transferred out of there and went to Milestone Christian Academy. We found out that it wasn't NCAA accredited, so it kind of like messed
Oh,
things up. So I took some summer school and stuff, and I was still able to graduate with my class. I was thankful that Bishop Miege took me back in at the semester and let me graduate from their school. So I'm just blessed.
yeah. How was the recruiting process for you? Like, did like transferring schools and stuff like that, and credits being messed up, did that kind of mess you up in the recruiting process?
I don't think he did. I think my talent spoke for itself.
Hmm.
I honestly feel like our St. Louis came to me. That's one of the first schools that came to me. They came to me early in the process, probably like my sophomore year of high school. Uh,
Okay.
but then once they got Coach Rick Majerus there, it kind of fit my style, and I knew St. Louis is where I was going to be. So I committed early. So I already knew what I was going to do. I knew who could help me reach my dreams and what I needed in my life at that time.
Who was some of the other schools that, you know what I mean, kind of was talking to you, kind of you had on your list?
And my top three was Kansas, Mizzou, and St. Louis. I wanted to be in the Midwest. I wanted to stay close to home where my family can come watch me play. Um, I had offers from Miami as well and out schools out in Cali, but I didn't want to really go far. I wanted my family to be able to continue to watch me play, continue to be a part of this process. So I went to St. Louis, and the rest is really history.
Man, was it a tough transition from high school ball to college ball? You know what I mean? Because college is a lot tougher. You know what I mean? As far as like how you got to train, how you got to be mentally focused. Did you have to, you know what I mean, kind of learn a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, it was a big change. Obviously, I mean, I didn't play my senior year in high school, so
Hmm.
that already made it tough. Going into my freshman year of college, my coach wanted to redshirt me.
Yeah.
He would always say that I was built like a thermometer because I'm so skinny. Tall and skinny. So he would say I'm built like a thermometer. He would always have some type of jokes, but it was all fun and games, and I really put in the work. I ended up getting to college at 185, and
Mm.
playing in the A10 where they got a lot of physical guys. I had to bulk up. So by the time my sophomore year came, I was at 205, probably put about 25 pounds of muscle, and then it
Yeah.
just kept going from there.
Man. Okay. Now you know what I mean, transition from college to the pro level. You know what I mean? How did you have to maintain that pro level lifestyle as far as, you know, being focused and being able to keep up with the style of play?
Honestly, I had good people in my corner that really helped me to be able to figure out, how this game was gonna go. I did the G League. The G League really helped me transition.
Yeah.
It taught me that a lot of the rules from the NBA game, the fast pace, all the speed that you have in that game, but it also gave me a chance to develop my skill. I came out of school early, and even though sometimes we always feel like we're ready, we want to go, we know we want to leave school to go put money on the table for our family and things like that. I wasn't ready to be an NBA player, and I didn't notice that until 3 or 4 years out of school. So I got an opportunity to play in the G League for a couple of years, really make my name down there, and I got my opportunity in the NBA. Once I got to the NBA, I didn't want to let the opportunity go.
Okay. And then I read that you recently just had an injury, bro. How's your healing process going, as far as with that?
The healing process is going good. It's been 5 months now. I tore my Achilles in March. Everybody knows about the Achilles that it's a long process, so it's
Yeah.
just mentally staying tough. I got good people in my corner over at More Life down here, Dr. Esteban. I also got my basketball trainer, Rainey, out here, and I got my friends and my family. So they really helped me to be able to, especially my wife, continue to push me through this process. My kids make everything so life worthy. So when I get the opportunity to go through some struggles like this, I get an opportunity to prove to them that no matter what you go through, you can turn it around. You put in the work and you can be back on top. So I'm just grinding away, and every opportunity I get to showcase, that I'm taking good steps, and that's opportunity to help my kids build.
Facts. Kind of to piggyback off of that, bro. Like, what has the game of basketball taught you that kind of carry into life?
I think for real, basketball really helped me with, I move around a lot. So I switch in teams, but I always can communicate. I always have something in common with somebody else. Even if I go overseas to play basketball across the country, I know somebody else over there, obviously another American or whatever, that's in the same position as me. They're overseas away from their family playing basketball, and we can relate to that. So
Yeah.
it really helped me to be able to make friends, help me be more outspoken and not as shy, laid back. I got an opportunity to kind of step out of my comfort zone to be able to speak and build relationships, and those relationships that I still have today.
Facts. Okay. This question is probably my favorite one, bro. I'm kind of gonna put you on the spot.
All right.
I want you to create an all-time five from Kansas City, bro, to rock with you. Let's
Oh,
let's say, bro, I need you to put. You got to represent Missouri. I was like, bro, I need five from your city. Who you taking to
all right.
rock with you? Well, if you're gonna include yourself, I need four. Who
All
you
right.
taking?
Well, I definitely got to include myself. I feel like I'm probably one of the best five men to ever come out of Kansas City. So
Talk.
I got to rock with them. I got to have Alec Burks at my two. That's for sure.
Okay. Okay.
I might even have him run some one for real.
Okay.
So AB, you see the Mocan theme coming out, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Uh, Nah, but for sure at my three, probably can play some. At my three, I'm definitely gonna have slow mo, Dominic Morrison. You gotta have him out there. 6'10", can handle it, post you up, gonna defend. At my four, I gotta have George Good out there. George Good for sure. 6'10", can stretch the floor, played at Louisville. I gotta have him out there. So what's that? That's four. I got one more. I gotta go with the young wave though. I think I'm gonna give even though I don't mean no disrespect to nobody in Kansas City, but I
Right.
definitely want to add him in there because of what he bring. I gotta add Obaji in there. I mean,
Okay.
you're talking about Final Four most outstanding player. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Mocan alum too. So I definitely gotta have him out there. He's a two-way player, and you need that.
Okay.
Now it's
Fuck
a
it,
lot
man.
of good players out there
Yeah,
though.
it's too many. Look,
It's really
nobody
hard
get
to
offended,
choose.
man. It's on the spot. It's
Yeah,
on the
it's
spot.
really hard to choose, but it's some good players out there, and that's why I love going home and playing in the runs too. You know, what I mean, you got Marcus Walker out there. Nobody talking. I mean, Marcus Walker was everybody know high school All American, front of Slam, Sports Center, all this stuff. So, I
Yeah.
mean, it's hard not to choose him too. But just
Yeah.
building a team around what fit me, I think that works.
Okay. Facts. Facts. If you could have five dinner guests, bro, dead or alive, anybody, who would be your five that you would sit and chop it up with about life, whatever?
All right, I gotta have Jay-Z in there.
Okay.
He gotta be in there. I think I gotta have Dr. Martin Luther King. I gotta have him in there for sure. Um, and then I'm gonna mix it up. Obviously, I want to have Brian in there.
Okay.
And that's a person I really want to play with. So when I get
Brian.
back, Brian can make it happen. That'll work.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so I got them three. Uh, Dang, you really put me on the spot here.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
I need them. I need them three for sure. Like
Oh
they
yeah, hands
changed the
down.
way we view the world. They stepped up in tough situations. Like
Yeah.
I gotta have them in there.
They really got it out
Uh,
the mud.
exactly, exactly. And I don't know. I don't really know who else to throw in there, but I know like I need somebody that's gonna be innovative. You know, that's gonna help me
Yeah.
think outside the box.
Yeah.
And so you need a different group of a bunch of people to bring
Yeah.
together to make great ideas. So
Facts.
I feel like that's kind of where I want to go with it.
Okay. Facts. Last one I got for you, Brody, is what's some game you can give a youngin, you know what I mean, that's probably coming up, you know, that may have a similar story to yours, you know what I mean, as far as coming up, having to grind. What would be the advice that you would give them to really get them over that hump that they feel like, you know, listen to somebody that played pro ball, you know,
Yeah,
what would be some advice you would give them?
I would say really just like perseverance is my word. I'm really about no excuses.
Facts.
So like no matter where we came from, what our circumstances are, like you got an opportunity to paint your own portrait.
Facts.
And with that opportunity, like especially this game, basketball, you get this ball in your hand, like it can take you so many places. This took me all over the world.
Yeah.
It gave me opportunity to live out my dreams, to have something set for my family, and that's all we can really ask for. That's what we do it for, and because we love this game. So I would just say for real, just stay, just persevere through it all. No matter what
Facts.
anybody say, like, oh, you're too old, you can't do this, or your time is cut short. I don't know if your attitude or whatever. Like you in control of your own destiny. So like
Facts.
you persevere through all of that. Find a way to push through the hardest times, the best things on the other side of hard, and just
Facts.
continue to fight for what you want and what you believe. And if you do that, like everything you want is gonna come out on the other side. I
Facts,
truly
man.
believe that. Stay
Facts.
faithful to God and continue to work.
Facts. Powerful, bro. Powerful, man.
Most
Well, my
definitely.
guy, man, I appreciate you, man. I know you finally got it done. I just want to say thank you again for taking time out. You know, I wish the best in your healing process.
I appreciate you, bro.
Praying you
For
get back in
sure.
that in the end, you know, in the NBA. You know,
You
I'm
know
rooting
that's
for
the
you,
goal.
bro,
Shout
for
out for
sure.
sure. I
So I'm
appreciate you.
rooting for you, Brody. You know, all love from me to you, bro, and you know, heal up, man. We'll stay in touch.
I appreciate you having me on, bro.
All right, love, bro.
Love.
All right, y'all. There y'all have it. Willie Reed Jr. Had my guy tap in for a little bit, as y'all can hear. You know, spending time with his fam, so I respect that. You know, for him even taking time away for a little bit. Um, Subscribe to the YouTube channel, D Will Show. Subscribe on Spotify, Apple, Google. Everything is in my bio. Click the link. Um, like I said, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, listening, supporting. All love. Thank y'all.